Hello all. Thought I'd share my experience with Grizzla power pads, all the way from Poland. They were about $170 with shipping. Took about 8 or 9 days total to arrive in the United States, in New England. I thought it was amazing. That's I think 8 days total, not business days. So it was 8 days total, which I thought was really reasonable. They came FedEx. Price was great. I thought it was great anyway. I've chosen the classic size, which is the medium size. They have a shorter one and a taller one. The taller one would be about up to here, and the shorter one would be like down here. I've chosen medium, which is referred to as the classic size. What's a little different about these is there's no reflectors. When you see these online or in pictures, you're going to see reflectors front and rear and on the sides. You can choose to do no reflectors, which is what I've chosen. But I think when you do no reflectors, there's still the little indentations recessed for the vinyls. I think they're just vinyl sticker reflectors that go in these positions. I didn't want the pads to have those indentations, so I asked Eric, the designer, creator of these pads, which by the way are 3D printed, if he could do smooth, so no indentations where the reflectors would have gone. And of course I went with black on black. Sadly, it's really not a black. It's more of like a anthracite color, if that's accurate. I don't know. There's kind of some brown and gray in it. It's not a true black. And of course it's very shiny, which I don't care for, but I think that's part of 3D printing. I will be painting them with like an automotive vinyl type paint, flat black. Just haven't gotten around to that. The goal is to integrate them so well that it just flows with the whole machine. The backing plate is handmade, homemade. There are some backing plates on the market, including one by Grizzla that will fit the V11. However, they're all plastic. Some are on the thick side. I wanted something very thin, more rigid, stiff. So I chose 1/8" aluminum. It's friendly to work with. You need just basic tools to cut and drill and so on. These would be the holes holes that are already existent in the suspension rail that hold the plastic shroud on underneath. So I'm using those. I just countersunk them, and I got a piece of double-sided tape up top. It's very, very stable. These are little air cushion pads that come in sheet form, something I use in my trade. These are there to transition because I could feel this top edge when I'm not using my knee braces. I can feel it. It's not comfortable. So this makes it silky smooth. I don't even feel it. But once I decide that I know I want to keep these pads where they are for good, then I'll clean up this backing plate. I'll make it smaller, maybe follow the shape, so this edge will go away. Might not even need those. I intentionally brought this low all the way to here. This is intentional. I wanted the front and the heel to ride along here. So this is acting like a guardrail, which if you know on the V11, it's a little easier to go toe in and toe out, or heel in and toe in. And if that happens, should this plate only be here, your foot can go in, and when you're jumping with the machine, when you're lifting the machine to go into a jump, it's easy for your foot to go under and catch the edge of the plate. So that's why I wanted the plate down here, so that can't happen. I've spent about an hour tweaking these placement-wise, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a good starting point for me. What I really like about them is how comfortable they are. The density is just perfect. There's a little give to them. They're not too stiff, not too soft. I like them a lot. Very comfortable. I love the depth. So they spec'd out under 2.5 inches, which I was a little disappointed with. But when I arrived, they're definitely more than 2.5 inches. So I'm pleasantly surprised about that. Even with my knee braces on, this outer part still falls comfortably in the middle of my shin, which is great. It's so easy to use. I've got it set up so I have about 1/4 inch of space between the bottom of this and the top of my foot. So I'm not stuck in there. I can comfortably jump with the machine, comfortably get on the machine and get off of the machine without feeling like my foot's getting stuck. Because after all, that's probably the most important thing, is to just be able to safely eject in a split second, get your foot out. So far I'm loving them, really loving them. And I think they look cool. It'll be a back view. I got a light shining on us because of the shiny black was playing games with the camera. I think they look cool. From the front, the back, they look awesome from the top. It's going to look pretty when it's all painted black. For now, I'm going to leave this backing plate oversized because I have Kai pads coming. I don't, for those of you who haven't heard of the Kai pads, very, very different, unlike anything that anybody else is doing. I'm looking forward to trying those. And they attach with Velcro, same concept. Theirs is a one piece, but I'm going to split it so that I can dictate my spacing width-wise. But I'll have plenty of working space with a base to mount them to. So I'll probably make another set of plates, but right now this is just a generic oversized plate for me to work with. But yeah, so far, really liking them. I've tried the Inmotion power pads, not for me. I've tried clock pads, not for me. So far, this is the best experience, other than what I had for my own makeshift setup, which I really liked too. But yeah, I'll let you guys know in about a week, weather permitting. I get several hours on these, and then maybe make another follow-up on my final thoughts. And then I might just do a head-to-head review of these along with the Kai pads to see which one I prefer more. All right, thanks for watching.